Over the past few decades, several testimonies from Russian and American soldiers who have been confronted with USOs or unidentified submersible objects emerged. Photos of UFOs taken in the Arctic by the submarine USS Trepang in March 1971 still remain a mystery. All these reports and testimonies suggest there is some activity underwater that we are still unable to understand. Some activity from beings probably from other planets. A new video published in 2019, similar to the photos from the USS Trepang, revealed a large dark mass hovering over the water near Canada. What could it be?
Section 51.
Hi everyone, what's up guys? DozGeek here with Section 51. Big thanks again for your support to the channel and during yesterday's live stream. Welcome to all the new subscribers. It's necessary to know that the mode of operation of YouTube actually is very random and unstable. Even completely unpredictable. The YouTube algorithm is completely messing around and nobody understands why. I think that nobody really knows what YouTube is playing at with the viewers and the content creators. A lot of subscribers don't receive notifications whenever a new video is published, even when they hit the bell button. There are big inconsistencies in the highlighting of YouTube channels and content. It is unclear. We have around 267,000 subscribers today, but it's a bit like we only have 10,000 subscribers in terms of views, whereas we create a lot of content every week and good quality content on the topic of UFOs. We know this is quality thanks to your comments and your likes. So it's useful today more than ever to like and share this new video right now. Do what you can to keep supporting Section 51 and to help us to develop the channel. And please watch this video until the end, that will also help to increase the watch time of the channel and boost its visibility. We must absolutely use all the tools that are available to help the channel in order to compensate for the flaws of YouTube. And if you are ready, let's start right now. Remember, in April 2021, I made a live stream to talk about the mysterious photos of UFOs or maybe USOs taken in the Arctic by the submarine USS Trepang in March 1971. These incredible images are still a mystery. But I immediately thought of these images when I saw the following video. This video, seen on the YouTube channel Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, was published in 2019 and is resurfacing now on the internet. According to the YouTube channel, the sighting took place on October 11, 2019, between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. and was captured through a telescope from Saint-Pierre, Canada. When Sandrine Fontaine was on her way home, she noticed this object just hovering above the water.
I saw a dark mass on the ocean that rose then stagnant over the water. I saw this bizarre shape. I could only film a moment and then it disappeared.
What a form? Ouais, là, s'il bouge, mais que passer après s'il travaille encore, et là il remonte.
C'est quoi? Avocat? Hein? Bah, c'est quoi? Hein?
Je connais pas.
La lumière là-bas?
Non, là-bas. Tu vois le petit point là-bas, non, là-bas?
Oui.
Non, là-bas au-dessus de la mer.
Ouais.
C'est ça,
Tiens mon téléphone s'il te plaît, mais ça y est rangé.
T'es lié?
Ouais. Essaye pas bouger.
C'est toi, moi, je ne peux pas bouger.
Non, elle a bougé.
Elle se fait caler après. Les chiens
Tiens.
sont calés.
If it's an authentic alien ship, it's an exceptional video. A video of rather poor quality but still an exceptional video. The shape of this object floating in the air is very similar to the UFO filmed in 1971 by the USS Trepang. We have no other information accompanying this incredible video with the exception of the size of this object, which seems at first glance rather enormous if one takes into account the distance from the witness who needed a telescope to observe it. But maybe our hopes of witnessing an incredible UFO phenomenon will end there. Because while some UFO believers seem to be convinced that this is an authentic video of an extraterrestrial vessel hovering above the ocean, maybe ready to plunge in the water, some more skeptical people pretend that this video was already debunked. Indeed, it is said that it was debunked as inflatable targets for the sub to practice shooting at during an exercise. Just the same explanations given for the UFO sightings of the USS Trepang. In fact, most of the time the arguments put forward speak of either balloons for aerial target practice or icebergs over the ocean's horizon combined with that weird illusion that makes look they are floating. The possibility of inflatable targets has often been advanced to explain the UFO in the photos taken from the USS Trepang, and it's also this explanation that is used here to try to give an attempt of understanding what we see in this blurry video. Honestly, I don't think it could be some iceberg seeming to fly in the air thanks to the optical illusion happening sometimes with the sea and the light. Moreover, I don't think that an iceberg would be so dark, even if it was filmed through a telescope. So what about the option of the balloon for aerial target practice? I would say, why not? But I think that there is a 60% chance that this is the case. Moreover, it's very difficult to have some official and complete information about these balloons allegedly used as aerial target practice for submarines. Maybe it's a balloon led by a drone for aerial target practice. Hard to know. What is strange in all this is that you will see in the video that the object is rising, and after that it disappears as it was said by the witness to the channel UAP. A so huge balloon going down like this would have difficulties to go up like this, unless it is led by a drone. But if it were a drone, there would necessarily be some signal lights. Here in the video there are no signal lights emitted by this large black mass with a triangular shape. Moreover, a so huge balloon doesn't disappear without leaving traces. Then, there should be a large web or a large plastic sheet floating on the surface of the water. But the problem is that we don't know what really happened next in the video because the end of the scene is missing. So we can't be sure of this. I don't think the video was manipulated, but the optical effect generated by the view in the telescope is very unconventional and it greatly decreases the quality of the video. Therefore, the object that we see appears to be very strange, dark and worrying. The optical effect accentuates the dramatic effect of the scene. This is undeniable. Let me remind you that we have already spoken on this channel about the possibility of UFOs underwater. We call them USOs, or Unidentified Submersible Objects, and over the past few decades, we have seen several testimonies from Russian and American soldiers who have been confronted with them. A secret Cold War in the icy depths of the ocean could have been taking place between aquatic aliens and the Russians, as a book published in 2016 has sensationally claimed. Russia's USO secrets. Files detailing the mysterious USOs are now kept tightly under lock and key at the Kremlin, according to UFO authors Paul Stonehill and Philip Mantle. The pair of authors claimed to have obtained leaked details of some of the encounters between Russian submarines and giant unexplained objects. We talked about it in this video in November 2020. So what exactly is in this new video? What do you think it is? Is it really a balloon for aerial target practice? Or is it an extraterrestrial aircraft? More precisely, is it a USO emerging from the ocean and going to the stars? I'm sure we would have a little more information about this USO if we could contact the witness for questioning. It's important to remember that this video was not filmed by the US Army, but by a simple woman. However, is there a training area for US submarines near Saint-Pierre where this video was filmed? So many questions we may never get answers to. But that's what's interesting. Maybe it's just better not to have an answer. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was DosGeek. Section 51 is on social networks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Don't forget to like this video, to share it, to subscribe to the channel and to support Section 51. I'll be back really soon. Open your eyes, watch the sky, live long and prosper.